With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls. We're going to go to Rhakna's scene first. Rhakna, you and Sadie start headed back towards the mouth of the cavern, and Sadie, on the way back, suggests that you split up just a little bit. You'll still be in view of each other. She asks, would you rather watch the shore and guide people towards the mouth of the cavern, or guide people at the mouth of the cavern towards the Omara chambers?
I will guide people from the shore.
Okay. So you and Sadie split up. You head towards the shore. People are already starting to get there as you get there. There are people arriving in all manners of ways, but most of them are showing up on the shores. What do you say to people to kind of, let's get a little picture of Rhakna directing, directing people.
Oh, no. Hello, everyone.
Big Rhakna energy.
Hello there, and welcome. Right this way, please. Please proceed in orderly fashion. Have your weapons ready. And At this part, Rhakna, in her mind, is like, no, do not say have a great time. Have your weapons at the ready. Sadie is in the next chamber. She'll show you where to go from here. And remember, we're fighting for everyone. This hurts me. We're fighting for everyone. We're stick together and this is just Ashley not.
I like she has to repeat this every new boatload of people. Like,
this is round one. Yeah. I think everyone's gonna end up with a different message.
I was gonna ask, do you think Rhakna gets smoother at it over time? Or like worse?
Smoother, but her message isn't any better. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
It goes a little smoother, but she's still saying, like, trying not to say have a great day.
And then one time she accidentally does.
Yeah.
Enjoy your battle.
Stay alive.
Okay, she takes a deep breath. Just remember to stay alive. But also remember that Barusa's army is... Do I tell them? Barusa's army is unwilling. Fight for your lives, but only take the lives you have to. Thank you. Please proceed to the following cavern.
Starts over.
Oh, I'm done. Please don't make me do it anymore.
I won't. That was beautiful, and thank you.
That was Not beautiful.
So Rhakna, obviously people are noticing you as you're kind of giving this.
I'm waving my arms.
Yes. You do notice that some people are kind of like staring a little bit longer, and people who have arrived in groups, there are like a few whispers among them. But I think to your maybe surprise, they're like whispers of awe. They're like, that's her. She's one of the ones.
It's that girl.
They are smiling at you and they're giving you like respectful nods as they head into the cavern towards Sadie. They're trickling in kind of slowly. And can I have you roll me a perception check?
That's a nat 1.
Oh boy.
What a way to start.
That's okay.
She's still in her head about the speed.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, like, all the awe, she's starting to feel a little better. She's starting to feel a little more confident.
Yeah.
But what really happens?
Rhakna, I'm gonna let you keep your confidence. You get to keep that feeling. For that one, you hear a voice behind you. You hear the voice of your dad. And he says, excuse me, ma'am, where am I meant to be going? I'm going to say that, Rhakna, you kind of whip around so fast that you're going to take maybe like a D4 of damage.
You're in your 50s.
I'm not spry anymore. 2.
You take 2 damage and whirl around to be face to face with your dad.
Dad, you're here. And I just give him a big ol' hug.
His eyes get really, really wide as he like confusedly hugs you, and he goes, Rocky?
Yeah, who did you... Oh, right. Yeah, I've been through some things.
Are you okay? Are you what?
I'm
That's what people say to me. Are you okay? No, this is just how I look now.
No, this is just how I look now.
Yeah. When you say that, Rhakna says that.
Yes.
You can see and take a nanosecond. Like, what? His eyes. I wish facial expressions translated. His eyes get real wide for like a split second, and then he accepts what you've just told him. I think he understands that he needs to just... There's more important things going on in this moment. Maybe we can deal with this one later. Is going across his face and mind probably. And he goes, oh, okay. All right. Man, it's good to see you. It's like he's realizing for the first time fully that like, oh my God, you're his daughter right in front of him. And so he goes in for another hug.
Aw.
And he says, what? Can you tell me what's going on? Because Wolfric disappeared. The gemstone was smashed. I've been searching for him ever since. And then the other day, the fireflies tell me to come here. And that Wolfric is here.
Yeah, he is here. I saw him just a few minutes ago, before I came over here.
Is he okay?
He's okay. He's good.
Is he also, older?
Oh, no. I just fought a spirit and he aged me.
I see.
Yeah, that's all. That was also like 5 minutes ago. So I'm still kind of getting used to this. Oh, I guess you're still getting used to this too. That's just my bad wisdom and intelligence kind of. Yeah, Wolfric's okay. Everybody's here. We're saving the world, Dad. If you have to go into the cavern with everybody else.
Does Rhakna give him this shield?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to go in. Sadie's in the next cavern. She'll show you where to go. We're fighting Baruso's army, and they are unwilling. So don't kill them if you can help it, but also stay alive. So kill them if you have to. And it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And she hugs him again.
He has a lot to take in, and he does, and he re-strengthens his grip on his crossbow and kind of readies up and says, I've heard some great things about you, kid. I'm really proud of you.
Aww.
What have you heard?
Tell me more.
Well, the big one is that there's that huge storm raging the whole countryside, and that you and your friends stopped it. Nobody could. And there was something else about some cult that you took down in some city where you just went in blazing, and there's a lot of stories about you guys.
Oh, yeah, that cult was Sadie. She'll help you in the next room.
Wait, Rocky, are you like, you okay?
That was the truth and a joke. Everything's okay. I'm not in a cult. But I didn't realize that the word of our adventures has been traveling so much. That must be why everyone is looking at me like that. But she kind of puffs up a little, and she gets better at her job.
Nice. All right. He says, I'm gonna go find Wulfric, I suppose, and get ready. Be safe in there.
You too. I want to see you again after this.
Yeah.
Wulfric is with Kai. They're in the cavern. Sadie can tell you where they are.
Great. I'll go ask Sadie.
Okay, I love you, Dad. Bye.
He says, I love you too, Rocky. And he turns around and starts headed towards Sadie. And that's where we're going to fade out Rhakna's scene. We're going to go to Kai next. Kai with Wulfric. Your job is to basically sneak into the center of this cavern system that resembles an anthill, trying to find Baruso's chambers. Do you do anything beforehand or chat with Wulfric or anything like that to help your sneakiness?
Yeah, I'll be like, okay, so, like, are we going, like, stealth in, or are we just walking?
Wulfric thinks about it for a moment, and he says, well, I mean, you're really good at sneaking.
I haven't used it in a long time, but I'm like really sneaky.
Like, let's take advantage of that.
Okay.
I feel would be a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sneak now.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into to stealth mode.
Yes.
It's an 18 altogether.
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
Because I have a +9 in stealth.
My God.
Oh, amazing.
I've never used it.
This is beautiful. I'm glad you're getting to use it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so as you and Wulfric are sneaking around, you're just trying to work your way in towards the center to find his chambers. As you're sneaking around, you've caught glimpses of some of Baruso's soldiers. They're all different ages and races, and they all share this like empty, passive look on their face that makes it pretty clear that they're not entirely there. So you have rolled your stealth check. We need Wulfric to also roll a stealth check. Kai's very sneaky. Wulfric trips a little bit or shuffles. One of the soldiers like snaps his head towards you and Wulfric. He appears to be a half-elf man, and his eyes get wide when he sees you, and he immediately starts walking towards you. What do you do?
I don't want to attack him, because that's, like, rude. He's just doing his job.
Could you just tell him that you're maintenance?
Just here to fix the printer.
I do like my best dead stare. And I'd just be like, what seems to be the problem?
The soldier opens his mouth and you hear a familiar voice come out of it, Kai. And it says, "Do you remember your training friend?" And
I'm like, oh, thank God.
It's Nitra.
Yeah. So I stopped doing my stare. And I was like, I'm glad it's you.
I didn't mean to startle you that way, but I also couldn't draw attention to myself.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good.
For listeners really quick who might not remember, Nitra is the gnome changeling who helped train Kai at the Scuttle when he very first arrived. And you guys got pretty close, I feel like. Yeah. So she's super excited to see you. And she says, what are you doing here?
Well, like, what what am I doing here, like, right now? Or, like, what are we doing, like, here all together?
Yes.
Okay. I, right now, with Wolfric, we're gonna go find some gems to, like, destroy them so that all of those guys that you were with are not, like, anymore, you know?
She's nodding along energetically, like, yes.
But, like, it's part of, like, a bigger thing. The others are here, too. There's gonna be, like, a fight. We're just gonna try to stop Baruso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I've been here for a while. I've been undercover ever since I kind of like first caught some whisperings about what's going on.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if there was a plan or if anybody else was going to show up. And
Oh, yeah, no, like, everybody
I'm so
showed
glad
up.
you're here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad you're here.
Yeah.
I've been sneaky, you know, and like gathering intel and trying to figure out what's going on. It seems like you already know Baruso's army is like, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me and him. We're gonna try to stop that.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's, let's see. I'm trying to think if I know anything that would be helpful to you.
Yeah, maybe like where the gems are would be helpful.
Yeah, I know where Bruce's chambers are.
Oh,
I
nice.
can totally take you guys there.
That would be fantastic.
Heck yeah. What else might you need to know? Let's see. So, you know, what do you do? Baruso? He's like big, bad, awful crab type guy. He's got
vaguely
Pinchers
remember.
and punchers.
Yeah, pinchers and punchers.
I'm vaguely remembering that. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, let's see.
I've never met the guy. We heard a lot about him.
He's not great. He has a right-hand man, obviously, who's, I think, pretty new, but he seems like a big dumb idiot. So, like, don't worry about him.
Okay.
Baruso's trying to, he wants to take control of the whole everything. He wants to control Averin.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's trying to do here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's maybe about it. So I guess watch out for Baruso's right-hand guy. And I can take you to the gemstones.
Love that.
So she's going to lead the way. She leads you guys those directions. Left, forward, right, left. Maybe.
Something like
Whatever it was.
And you enter into, it's very quiet in this part of the perk. Most people aren't hanging around Baruso's private chambers. His chambers consist of 3 different rooms that she kind of like explains to you on the way there. She says there's like an office space and there's a bedroom and then there's a bathroom. And so
he keeps his gems in the toilet.
It's in the septic tank.
to be honest, I've never like been in there yet because there hasn't really been a good time, but
yeah.
But as far as I know, he's got the office and the bedroom and the bathroom. And she leads you into the office space, and it looks surprisingly like a normal office space for like the Lord of the Underworld. And so as soon as you walk into the office space, in the corner on the floor, there's like a large burlap sack overflowing with gemstones.
I'm glad it wasn't in the toilet.
Me too.
That would have been kind of gross.
Wolfric and Nitra definitely agree. They're just scattered about on the floor and throughout the area carelessly as if they just don't matter. But the energy from them is like palpable. that many souls in that small of a space is a lot of energy, and you can just feel it.
Doing this one by one is gonna take a long time. Does anybody have any suggestions? So far, to destroy the gems, all we've done is smash one at a time. I don't think my ball bearings are gonna do much here.
That's fair. That's fair. Wolfric kind of like, he's talking out loud to himself, and he says, so we just need a way to just break a bunch of these suckers at once?
Yeah.
Grenade would be handy.
Right.
Yeah. Stomp on them like grapes.
Yeah. I feel like that would also take a long time, and I don't think I have any explosives on me. Unless this chunk of Triggus heart I have actually like doubles as an explosive.
I don't believe it does.
I don't think so.
As far as I know.
No. Triggus is not about explosives.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
I mean, we could just like stomp on all of them. I feel like it would take more time than we have.
Cool.
I'm thinking like Rhakna. I'm just like, pick up the whole bag and swing it and hit it on the ground. But you're tiny people, so I don't know
me
what
with
you're
my
doing.
+0 strength.
If you change, does it? You have the same strength.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You're just like a big hollow person.
Yes. Yes. That's correct.
Same. No, kidding. So Wolfric, you see him kind of like rubbing his chin, and he says, you know, in the past,
Yeah.
when a gemstone's been smashed,
Mhm.
the soul floats out of it and heads towards
Its person.
its person.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be better if we were closer to everyone before we started smashing these things?
Yeah. Because, like, if he's got, like, if Bruce has, like, a fail-safe to, like,
Right.
re-trap the gems, you know, if they're too far away. I mean, we could just, like, start throwing them at the people and just see, like...
Just chucking them in
Yeah.
handfuls at the ground or something, right?
Yeah, next to him, because then it's like, well, if that soul's not here, it's probably somewhere along this line of people, you know?
Yeah.
But that's a large sack, and I feel like we would be overrun before we could, you know, get them all
That's fair.
good.
That's fair.
Could my nightmare horse stomp on all of the gems?
I don't see why not.
4 hooves, you know?
Yeah.
We could get them done in larger batches.
Yeah.
We could just get maybe like the next room over to where all the guys are, and then we could,
Nice.
he could start smashing them.
I have a question for you real quick. Where is Dio? Do you remember? Because I do not.
I think he was still in that common room.
Okay, yeah.
That we were all in.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't think I
Okay.
took him sneaking with me.
Yeah, Something tells me.
Well, like nightmare, like big, big old
nightmare
big
horse.
horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would draw some attention.
Right. I think that's a good idea, and I think that could work for sure.
Yeah.
We have to bring. Here's my other worry. I do have one more worry.
Yeah.
We're still secret. The fight hasn't started yet.
Right.
But probably the minute these souls start returning, the soldiers are going to start being confused and reunited, and that's not going to go unnoticed for a very long time.
So maybe we should just get the souls to the common room so then we can, like, do it at the right time, you know? Like, maybe once everybody's in position, then we can start smashy smash, you know?
I like that idea a lot.
Instead of just, like, messing everybody else's plans up and just willy-nilly just, like,
Ready to go.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's start gathering these guys up, I guess.
Cool.
And Nitra also, like, she says, I've got pockets. And they, I think, walk over and are kind of like, should we just start putting them in our pockets?
Yeah, just try to lighten it enough to where we can carry the sack.
Yeah. That's a good idea. You can tell they're trying to be a little gentle because they're souls.
Mhm.
So they gently start shoveling handfuls of gemstones into their pockets.
I join them, yeah.
Once you guys are successful, I'm gonna
Cool.
I'm gonna give you that for sure.
Roll for pockets.
Yeah, roll for strength. You guys successfully gather up enough of the gemstones that the burlap sack is not only lighter but less noticeable. And I'm going to say that unless there's something else that you'd like to talk about or do, you guys might start headed back towards the common room in a minute.
I'm kind of curious what his room looks like. Should we just like peek in?
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh my
That's
god.
Do you want to? Do you
Yeah, I'll do it.
go for it?
I'm just gonna like. Is there a keyhole that I can look through?
It's not even locked.
cool.
Yeah.
Because I just want to like make sure he's like not there. Because that would be
Okay,
awkward.
that would be super
Yeah.
awkward. You're right.
I listen at the door
Okay.
for anything. First.
Roll me a perception check.
12.
Okay. You do not hear anyone on the other side of the door, and you don't hear any movement coming from inside the room.
Okay. I'm just gonna like turn the door handle a little tiny bit and like peek in just ever so slightly.
You got it. Okay, so you turn the handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you kind of slowly
Like just like centimeter by centimeter.
it is dark inside, and as you are like slowly opening the door, you don't see or hear any movement.
Okay, I open it a little bit further. I peek my head through.
As you peek your head through the door, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Whatever 17 plus 9 is.
Okay.
26.
Nice. Kai, your like years of sneaking around and having to like check for traps really has paid off in your split second reaction times. The door was rigged with a snare trap, and had you been caught in it, you would have been hoisted up by your ankle from a rope, which you probably realize afterwards that's probably why his door was unlocked in the first place.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shut this and then we can go on our merry way.
You don't want to like leave him a note or anything? No. Stay fresh, cheese bag. He won't get it.
No, he won't.
He'll be like, who even did this? Yeah.
Okay, so the trap sets off, you avoid it,
Uh-huh.
and then Kai backs out?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Would you like to do anything else before you start headed back towards the common room?
I'm just gonna take a peek on his desk just to see if there's like any important like battle plans or like, you know, top secret papers, you know.
Yeah, that's a good roll me an investigation check, please.
Maybe his social security number.
So you can steal his identity.
20, baby!
So as you rifle through the papers on his desk, you do so quickly and efficiently. You find it's in one of the drawers.
Mhm.
The drawers are not trapped. In your investigation, you open one of the drawers, and there's a notebook inside. You open up the notebook, and it's not quite like a journal.
Right. Barusso's evil plan.
Yeah, exactly. You do kind of see some of his rambly concerns about his horn and where it is and who has it and if it's still broken. Almost as time goes on, as you flip through, he almost becomes like more and more frantic about it. He's getting quite worried that he hasn't seen or heard of it in a long while. And it almost gets to the point towards the very end where it's just like, where is the horn? Where is the horn? Written and circled. He's almost obsessively concerned about where his horn is and just really, he's not doing great.
Uh-huh. Cool. Well, I pocket the notebook
Nice.
just to show people in because I got Bruce's notebook. But I think
On the front it says Bruce's eyes only, keep out.
My diary with the heart.
It's a Lisa Frank. No.
Oh my god. Which Lisa Frank notebook would he have?
the
Oh my
tiger.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man. Would Kai like to do anything else before headed back to the common room?
I think that's it.
All right. Then we are going to wrap up your scene and go to Triggus and Shael. Triggus, you and Shael, you know exactly where to go to help the souls cross over to the next plane of existence.
They've been here before.
Yeah, you did
I
it.
forgot Wolfrick's been here before too. Totally.
Yeah. You did it for years. You both head to a large cavern. The cavern is mostly filled with a good-sized lake. It's a very large cavern. There's a small shore on your side of the lake, and then on the other side of the lake is just kind of like a regular-looking doorway. And both you and Shael would know from your years of working there that souls can't cross the lake unless they're driven across in a special boat. And you happen to see such a boat that you and Shael can use to carry, you estimate at least like 100 souls or so at a time.
Oh.
It's not a small, tiny boat. Speaking of souls, when you enter the cavern, that is one of the first things you notice after all the things you've already known about it, is the cavern is jam-packed with souls. And they look kind of like they do when they come flying out of the gemstones, maybe a little less vibrant looking. And so they're kind of just like balls of light, essentially, that are hovering around the shore and around this side of the lake in this room. When the souls see you and Shael enter the room, they excitedly start rustling each other over towards the boat. They've been waiting for such a long time to move on. What does Triggus do?
What ho! Everyone, we are here. You've been here for a long time. The Soul Fairy has been out of order for quite some time, and we are here to rectify that and take you to where you belong.
That's wonderful.
And then he just opens his arms to try and hug all the souls.
Some of them hug you.
Oh, soul hug.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
It's
be intense?
like
My
the
God.
best hug of your life.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shael is like, as you're speaking, she's like nodding along, and she also, like, when she sees you reaching out for soul hugs, she also does the same thing and also gets some lovely, lovely soul hugs. As this is happening, you notice that one of the souls sees you from across the chamber and it starts speeding towards you. What do you do?
Hello? Are you my best friend? I'm Triggus Garganath, son of the sea. Do I know you? Blink once for no, and two for yes.
So as this soul gets closer to you, and as you're talking to it, you feel its energy, and it's a familiar energy. And it's your friend Hector.
I wasn't gonna do this.
Yes, you were.
Oh.
He can't speak in words, but he does, like, you can see him grow a little brighter and kind of letting you know that he can maybe communicate a little bit in that way with you.
Hector, is that you in there? Glow bright for yes.
He glows bright.
Shael, this is Hector. Did Shael meet?
Shael went to the funeral.
Yeah.
Shael! I'm looking at Rhakna. You're Shael. You're Hector and Shael. This is confusing. Okay.
Sorry.
Shale, this is the dead guy. This is the one we went to his funeral, and he's my best friend. Hi, Hector. Do you have any trinkets? We went through your cart, and there was some really cool stuff. But I was just wondering, you've been here for a while, and probably been bored. So we went through your cart.
So, when you introduce Hector to Shale, she looks at the little floating ball of light in front of you and says, "Oh, it's very nice to meet you."
And sticks her hand out.
And sticks her hand out. And Hector swirls around her hand a couple times. Triggus said a lot to him, and so he kind of just glows brighter for a moment to I heard what you said. Yeah,
okay.
I got you.
Okay. And you might not know this, but you're Bastion.
He glows brighter as soon as you mention Bastion's name.
Bastion is he was really, really sad. We were all really sad. We cried a lot because you're dead. And then we had a funeral. Were you there at the funeral?
What is it? 1 for no, 2 for yes?
Yeah.
He kind of glows once to say no.
Okay. It was so great. It was so great. Didn't we hold hands and sing? I think we held hands and sang a song about, was it about the scrap metal or some Tinker Man or
something?
Trinket Man.
Yes.
Trinket Man. Trinket Man, something like that. So we had singing, and everybody was sad and crying, which is a good thing because that just means that everybody missed you. And then I think we had a little charcuterie board afterward, a little cheese, and some grapes and stuff, and kind of talked about our favorite memories of you. Anyway, Bastion was super, super sad, but that's okay because that means you're a cool person. And so
just get on the depression cart.
Oh yeah, he had a depression cart for a while, but now it's lifted a bit, and he's safely with some friends. There are a lot of horses, and now he has a lot of friends. So just know that that's good.
Hector starts glowing brighter as you're talking about how good Bastion is doing, and you can tell that it's a good warm glow.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you know any secrets we should know?
He glows twice for yes.
Oh, what? Do you need a pencil so you can write it down?
As he's glowing once for no, Shale is she kind of cocked her head, and because she's seeing this whole scene, and she says, "I think he can only kind of answer yes or no questions in his current state. Maybe we should try to I don't know, narrow things down a little with him."
Yes, great idea.
Yeah, see if he wants to, I don't know, 20 questions it maybe. Okay. Kind of thing. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite thing about me? Would you think?
Hector blinks twice for yes.
Okay. Do you know what's going on here?
He blinks twice for yes.
Is there danger?
Twice for yes, really quickly. Shale pipes in and says, is the danger Baruso? And Hector flashes twice for yes.
Is there more danger than Baruso?
Ooh, that's a good question. Is there a symbol for maybe?
Just one really
probably.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe he...
like a little glow shrug.
Yeah, right. That's what he does. He moves up and then down just slightly to kind of be I don't know.
IDK.
IDK.
Okay. Where do we go?
Shael says, yes or no? Yes or
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are we gonna be okay?
He shrugs He doesn't answer for a second. Like, this one takes a split second longer. He's been pretty quick with his answers. But after like a brief moment of thought, he blinks twice for yes.
Oh, okay. So we should probably just go if everything's okay.
Shael says, Hector, are you ready to cross over? And Hector blinks once for no.
Are you gonna come with us?
He blinks twice for yes.
Do you want to get in my pocket? Or are you just gonna fly?
He kind of like flutters around a little bit to show you that he's gonna fly.
Oh, do your friends want to come with us?
He blinks once for no.
Okay. Do you know the way?
He blinks twice for yes.
Oh, this is all working out. So usually things don't work out like this for us. This is nice. Okay, so do you want to wait here while we take the other people across?
He blinks twice for yes.
Okay. Is there anything else we should ask you?
He blinks twice for yes, but then like pauses for a moment and blinks once for no.
Okay. So
this is hard.
Okay, so it's probably there's like so much that he wants to tell me about how much he loves me and misses me, but he can't do it right now because he's not, he's just blinking.
Yeah.
So I think yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what's happening, Shael.
She says, yeah, he seems like he has something else that he wants to tell us, but maybe it would be better if everyone was there.
Well, yeah, because we have a lot smarter people that can ask good questions. In fact, one of them is bouncing in her seat because I think she thought of something to ask, maybe. You can't ask yet, but I think she has an idea.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. We can metagame.
Oh, you're
a little
the
bit.
DM. I can't.
You're like, yeah, go ahead.
I'll allow it.
Judges rule yes.
I'm just wondering if it's something that he specifically wants to show you. He can't tell you, but maybe he can. I feel like I'm like saying too much, but maybe he can lead you to something. Is what he's trying to say. That's my theory.
Yeah, that's a good call. Hey Hector, I just had a thought.
Rhakna's voice just popped in my head.
Yeah.
Actually, I almost think it would be Kai, really.
Is there something that you want to show us?
He blinks twice for yes.